Welcome to this episode of The Connect, where you're here to get real news for real people for right now. I'm your host, Coach Queen Chi, and with me is my fellow co-host, Deloris Williams. Hey,
how are you?
I am doing well. How are you today?
Doing well. Hope everyone else is as well.
Yes. Well, we have some things to talk about today that are very, very intriguing, exciting. It's about new jobs that are coming available, a whole new world, okay? Like Aladdin and Jasmine, a whole new world has formed and is forming that you need to be aware of because things are changing and shifting right before your very eyes. And if you do not know what is happening with this new thing called the MetaVerse, okay, you need to get in the know real fast. And that is why we are here to inform you today. So before we dive into it, we're going to let the founder, creator of the MetaVerse himself, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, explain a little bit to you through a video that actually came from our very own reporting and news source, the MetaVerse.com. So one moment while I go ahead and share that video for you guys to see, because listen, this information you definitely need to know. What is the metaverse and why you should care? So here we go.
Hey, and welcome to Connect. Today, we're going to talk about the metaverse. I want to share what we imagine is possible, the experiences you'll have, the creative economy we'll all build, and the technology that needs to be invented, as well as how we're going to all do this together. The basic story of technology in our lifetimes is how it's given us the power to express ourselves and experience the world with ever greater richness. Back when I started Facebook, that mostly meant text that we typed on computers. Then we all got phones with cameras, and the internet became much more visual. And recently, as connections got faster, video has become the main way that we experience content. We've gone from desktop to web to phones, from text to photos to video, but this isn't the end of the line. The next platform and medium will be even more immersive, an embodied internet where you're in the experience, not just looking at it. And we call this the metaverse. And you're going to be able to do almost anything you can imagine. Get together with friends and family, work, learn, play, shop, create, as well as entirely new categories that don't really fit how we think about computers or phones today. Now, since we're doing this remotely today, I figured let's make this special. So we've put together something that I think is really going to give you a feeling for what this future could be like. We believe the metaverse will be the successor to the mobile internet. We'll be able to feel present, like we're right there with people, no matter how far apart we actually are. We'll be able to express ourselves in new, joyful, completely immersive ways. And that's going to unlock a lot of amazing new experiences. When I send my parents a video of my kids, they're going to feel like they're right in the moment with us, not peering through a little window. When you play a game with your friends, you'll feel like you're right there together in a different world, not just on your computer by yourself. And when you're in a meeting in the metaverse, it'll feel like you're right in the room together, making eye contact, having a shared sense of space, and not just looking at a grid of faces on a screen. That's what we mean by an embodied internet. Instead of looking at a screen, you're going to be in these experiences. Everything we do online today, connecting socially, entertainment, games, work, is going to be more natural and vivid. This isn't about spending more time on screens. It's about making the time that we already spend better. Screens just can't convey the full range of human expression and connection. They can't deliver that deep feeling of presence. But the next version of the internet can. That's what we should be working towards. Technology that's built around people and how we actually experience the world and interact with each other. That's what the metaverse is all about. Now, the best way to understand the metaverse is to experience it yourself, but it's a little tough because it doesn't fully exist yet. Some of the basic building blocks are here, though, and others are starting to emerge as we speak. We're starting to get a sense of how it could all come together and what it could feel like. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. Rather than just focusing on this year's products like a normal keynote, we're going to talk about the future. So let's start by exploring what different kinds of metaverse experiences could feel like, starting with the most important experience of all, connecting with people.
Yes, connecting with people. Wow. Listen, if your mind is not blown by all of the possibilities and capabilities that are going to come from the metaverse, I don't know, are you dead? Like, are you dead? Like, it is really moving life as we know it onto a virtual plane. So, the pros of it, of course, is that if I want to experience an event in, let's say, Korea, and I can't get to Korea right now because maybe COVID restrictions or, plane finances, whatever, you could still experience that real life 3D time, 3D virtual effects as if you were present in the moment. As a matter of fact, when he was moving around the entire video, he was virtually in that house. He was not in a real house. This was a virtual demonstration of what the metaverse is going to be like. And so you could physically, seemingly to your mind, attend an event or a function or a concert or whatever, a baby's christening, a funeral, a wedding, whatever in life that are important to you, and really experience and be present in those moments as if you were really there virtually, not just watching it on Zoom. It's like Zoom to a million, right? At this point. So, Dolores, what do you have to share about it?
So I definitely love the concept. And as far as, during the pandemic, we weren't able kind of like to touch and to hug, and you need that human interaction. And so with the metaverse, it's making it very active and very exciting. It's kind of like when you're part of a club, you want to go to that club because you'll come together, enjoy one another, have fun, have goals and different things, maybe even travel. And so with the virtual world, which is phenomenal, you can tap into some of those dreams and make it a reality in the virtual world and connect with people on a digital platform. And so just the sense of being with some of your family and friends, maybe playing games, or even when it comes to businesses, if you have like the book signing, you could share some insights or snippets of your book and then ask people to purchase the book, because I believe you'll also be able to purchase items and products on there as well once they get everything set up. So it's definitely an exciting world. A lot of people have their digital world, of course, right there beside them, on their phone or on their computer or the laptop, like all of the time. And so now it's even they're already focused on it, so he's making it more active or interactive with connections and making it more fun. And the thing is, just have fun with it, enjoy life. Sometimes we don't we work all the time, or we work a lot, and we don't take the time just to love ourselves and enjoy ourselves and laugh a little bit and kind of relax a little bit. And during this time is definitely needed because a lot of people have passed and a lot of things have been going on. And so this is a great way to get, I would say, even reconnected and experience some things that you like. I know when I was at my goddaughter's house, she had the oculars, and in there I went fishing, and you can actually feel like, throw your little rod out there, catch a fish and drill it in. And I'm like, this is so exciting. And so I got a little piece of that. And even doing that, you learn some skills also on how to do things. And it's just exciting. And we know with our attention span, we have to have something that's exciting and motivating for us to continue to be connected to it or to be in. And then it'll be also great to bring our family and friends in as well. I know my nieces, they play, I think it's called Roblox, and they play with each other and they love it. So just having even more things like that. But also things where you can learn different skills as well, because young people, old people, they are very talented as well. And then also, so it's good for the youth, it's good for the older people as well, because and they're in going towards retirement, or maybe at home alone, or empty nest syndrome, and the kids are not there. They need to be doing something active to keep their mind and their energy and their excitement going as well. So it's definitely a great opportunity. And also, there will be jobs available. I did read where they said they're going to get 10,000 tech workers from Europe. And then they talked about they're going to bypass America. I guess America's a little too slow and they're ready to pop on in there, you know. So sometimes, you know, we procrastinate or we don't maybe move as fast. And so they are excited and ready to make it happen. And so I know they're making some big strides to make it happen. Everybody is excited about it. And so you look into yourself like, how can I be a part of metaverse, or what do I have to offer? Because everybody has something to offer. And so I know with Divine Connections, I work with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, pastors. So there's a way you can, I'm sure it will be a way that you'll be able to connect with the community, to share some insights, some nuggets, maybe have some men groups or some women groups, and the conferences and the concerts can be virtual. Maybe they are unable to travel, but they can still experience the virtual world. And you can do giveaways. You can just, I like it's open because you can be probably as creative as you like. And then connect with so many people across the world, what we can do already. But it's just another enhancement of things that I believe, of a whole nother digital world. And it's going to continue. You know, things are always happening, always being created. And so he's definitely ahead of the game. And he's doing great things. And so just think about, all right, how can I be a part? What is it that I do that can be a part of metaverse? And how can I be in the midst of everything that's going on, or why the opportunity is available? Because I know things are going to change as things, you know, as he continues to grow. But a lot of eyes, a lot of focus, a lot of people are going to be on it. So, you know, I would just, you know, see how you can be a part of that as well, not just to be active in it, just kind of like the consumer producer option as well. You don't want to just be a consumer, you want to be one that's part of creating or helping to have jobs in your arena as well, and then learn new skills and opportunities as well.
I'm so glad you brought it up, right? So it's a few things that you said. Number one is that they're not even looking to America for technicians to help build the metaverse, right? And
Mhm.
then the other thing that you brought up is that so many options are available in this virtual space. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna start with the first thing first. Nobody's looking at America because the world thinks that we are slow. Okay, our education is behind. You know, we have this air about us in America that we are the best of the mess, and nobody believes that illusion except for us. Okay, at this point.
Mhm.
But there are networks like the one that we are part of to where we are actually teaching these skills. We're teaching coding. We're teaching how to create apps. We're teaching VR and AR, virtual reality and augmented reality. That's what that stands for. Technology, how to build these things, how to code these things in our community in ATS. And so that people in America and across the world, but specifically people in America, because we are here to give you again the real news that you need to get out of the middle class and to get into the wealth class, right? And now is a wonderful opportunity to do so because everything is shifting to a different platform. Money is shifting to cryptocurrency, right? Reality itself is shifting to a virtual platform in a way. And so that brings me to this point. Listen, there are resources that are out here that are being created for you to win. But you have to step into those opportunities. You have to want to win for yourself. You cannot let limiting beliefs and past circumstances and situations and experiences stop you from going forward and moving and progressive forward with the world.
That's
Okay,
right.
because then you'll be left behind and you will be a consumer because you won't have another choice because
Mhm.
everything will already been established, everything will already been built, and you will be on the tail end of innovation. And so if you look at your past history and you've always been one who waits and waits and waits and waits, how has that served you in the past,
Mm,
right? It has not served you well. You missed the digital boom, you missed the internet, you missed,
mm,
social media, you missed, you're missing cryptocurrencies. Like dive in, jump in there, okay? Because what you know yourself has
mhm,
not served you well. So connecting to people who know more than you, who are in the mix of the moving and shaking of what's happening in industries in the world is a great thing to do.
mhm,
And we are opening this up. We actually have classes that are starting this week inside of the ATS business training community where we are starting to train and teach these skill sets. And listen, if you think about what you're learning, like they're looking for people who are going to build the metaverse for them. They
mhm.
don't pay a lot of money. Mark's not broke, okay? He not broke. And he pay a lot, he pay his people well. He got a whole estate where the people that work for him up close live on the estate. Okay. He buying up property. This is the type of way he roll. Okay. So he gonna be paying these people well who are building the new frontier, if they as they would say in Star Trek. Okay.
Yeah.
Building the new frontier of the human experience. And so giving you the skill set to not only be a part of that, but also to build even beyond that. Like things are happening right now in the metaverse. People are buying up real estate in the
Mhm,
metaverse. Okay, there are already millionaires and billionaires that are being created right now today, and the metaverse is not even fully functional, fully built out to the capacity that they are envisioning. Okay, not even close. But people are already becoming millionaires and billionaires by buying up real estate in different prominent areas. The same way in the real world, if you bought up real estate in Beverly Hills or you bought up real estate in prominent areas in different parts of the world, you would hold those assets and they would be of great wealth to you, right? And so people are doing that type of stuff. People are promoting what they call NFTs, which is like um,
mhm,
virtual tokens of something that is real. Like I could sell this crown or image of this crown as an NFT, and people could buy that and own the rights to the image of the crown or a drawing. Like people are making money and building wealth already in this virtual reality that is called the metaverse, right? And the things that are connected to it, they are building wealth. So do not sleep on
mhm.
what's happening. Now, with that being said, okay, so you don't just have to work for Mark. You can go in there and you can build your own experiences, or you can build your own metaverse, okay, and then have Mark buy you
Right.
out and you can be his competitor or whatever. Just enough to make him want to be like, let me just assimilate that, okay, because that's what he do. That's how he roll. Like, okay, you won't let me buy you. You want to let him buy you, okay, because then he'll just make your stuff and then you become obsolete. So just become an irritant to him in such a way or so phenomenal in such a way. Like, let me just assimilate that and pay you, 600 million billion dollars, all right, for your creation. Okay, and so the nigga create something else, right? But all of these options, these windows of opportunity are now open to you and I and your children and grandparents. Like it's not age specific at all. You just
Mhm,
have to have the willingness to want to learn and do and build and be a part of, like I said, innovation and what's happening.
yeah.
Now, don't think we just gonna sell you the dream that everything is all right, because there are some downsides to virtual reality, right? We already know that people are like glued to their phones like this, right? Y'all
Mhm.
take this thing everywhere. Y'all be on the toilet, in the shower, on Zoom calls, praying that the camera don't pop on. Thank God it don't, because we don't want to see what y'all be doing. Okay, so y'all take this virtual reality situation with you everywhere,
Right.
You already are over consumed by social media if you're a consumer. Now, if you're a producer, you understand I'm gonna get on here, I'm gonna drop what I need to drop, I'm gonna get this money, and I'm not gonna be caught up in what the rat race or the wheel, the Ferris wheel or whatever, with all the situations, the bling blings and all this stuff that's going on social media, because you understand, especially from a marketing standpoint, but that's the purpose. So you're not caught up in it. But if you're a consumer, you like, ooh, yeah, spend money on that, spend money on that, spend money on that. And we thank you. Okay.
Mhm.
We appreciate you and every dime that you spend. But we're trying to help you not just be a consumer, because everyone has to consume something. But we
Mhm.
don't want you to only be a consumer. We need you to be a producer so that you
That's
can move out of this lower class, lower economic living to a place where you are fully functional, you're capable of taking care of you, your family, and leaving an inheritance for generations to come. Plus, you're just easier to be around and work with when you're not complaining and sad and depressed about
mhm.
your financial status and what you can't pay and your light bill due and the baby needs some milk and all this other stuff that y'all, be going through. And, we trying to help you not have to have that reality any longer, right? So, stepping into this opportunity, again, if you're interested in more information and how to join the class of how to learn the skill sets you need to be able to build and code in the metaverse, in virtual reality, in the behind the scenes of building apps and stuff like that, please text the word MetaVerse, which is METAVERSE, to the number 844-904-3366. Okay. 844-904-3366. So listen, opportunity is open.
Yeah.
Okay. Do not get sucked into the matrix though. Okay. Do not be a consumer, because these social media platforms have already been exposed as psychologically they plan and plot on you. Okay, they know your whole life. They have profiles and analytics on every person that is on social media, because you are the product, right? And
Mhm.
so they pull you in. Okay, they keep you in there. That's their goal. They're going to do the same thing with this on a higher level. Okay, you're gonna want to be in there all the time, because you get to be sitting here. I could be sitting here having tea right now, for real,
That's
with
right.
Loris in the living room. We just talking over the table, like, yes, hey girl, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these situations that open up. So you're going to want to be there all the time, and they are banking on that.
Mhm.
Again, if you're going to be there, you need to be there making money. You need to be there where it is benefiting you and your family, and not just spending time, hours and hours and days. You ain't bathed, you ain't brushed your teeth, you ain't changed clothes. You've been in the virtual reality for 7 days straight. Okay. No, don't do that. Okay. Do not set yourself up for failure like that. Okay. We still need you to live and not just exist. So I just want to throw out that cautionary tale. If there's a
That's right.
movie out there called Player Ready Player One, which is kind of similar to what they're envisioning on building, where you just go in there, you can be anything you want to be, look like whatever you want to look like. It's malls in there, so you could shop. You buying virtual clothes for your virtual body, and eating stuff like you. It's a whole e-commerce of transactions that
Mhm.
is happening just like in the real world, but it's attached to your mind, right?
Yeah.
So it's coming, guys. Be on the lookout. Again, position yourself properly so that you're winning in this situation, and you are not just another sucker, so to speak, that is, buying tokens and buying all this stuff and up leveling and all this other things. Because for business owners, this is a wonderful opportunity. Imagine having that whole retreat feel, but from what anywhere in the world that you are. Like, the people don't actually have to come to you, but they can
Mhm.
just log into your virtual experience, right? And it's like they're all present with you in this space. Like, we looked at Mark and he was in that virtual house. We could have all been in that virtual house right there with him together,
Mhm.
in the metaverse. So you having a book, what if instead of them listening to Audible, the book being read from Audible or YouTube, they could come into your reading and you're sitting
Right.
there reading the book live to them, or at least it feels that way in the virtual reality space, right? So you click on the book and the author pops open out of the book and they're reading you the book. How dope is that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could hit and ask questions and all, like, oh, or the book start being like a movie that's playing right before your very eyes versus you just reading pages on a book.
Mm-hmm.
How dope is that, right? So all these things are now plausible and possible and will probably be probable to happen as they are building the metaverse, because these creative minds are coming together with their skill sets to build from their imagination, right? And nothing is impossible
That's right.
in your imagination, right? And so just building the coding to match what they imagine is like, wow, it's an experience that's coming. So I really, 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 really hope that you are taking to heart what we are trying to communicate to you and how important it is to be in the wave of what is
Mhm.
happening. Um, do not be what they call those people, the late adopters, the late boomers, or whatever.
Yeah.
Tell me and stuff. Be an early adopter, okay? Be in the part. We're giving you the opportunity right now to be a part of innovation. Because
Mm-hmm.
again, we are going to train you. We're going to teach you what you need to know to actually be a part of building the metaverse. And we're not playing no games, okay? We're not playing no games over here. We're a community who are specifically trained and ready to dominate
Yeah,
industry.
for sure.
Okay, we're not just business owners. Our goal is to dominate and own industries and create ecosystems for our people to thrive and win. And so that's why we're here. That's the whole purpose of the Connect show, so that we can give you the information you need so that you can win again, as well with us. So I'm going to tell you one more time, if you're interested in joining that, if you're interested in more information and joining that training, that the class for how to build your virtual reality and the coding of AR, VR, and beyond, uh,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and text us at the Connect. You're going to text MetaVerse, which is METAVERSE, and you're going to text that to our number, which is 844-904-3366. Okay. So I'm going to put that on the screen as well for other people who, you can't listen to stuff, you need to see it,
That's right.
right? You're a visual learner. Okay. All right, there you go. Text Metaverse to 844-904-3366 if you would like more information about joining the class that's going to teach you how to code and build in the virtual world. All right. Delora, did you have anything else you wanted to share with the beautiful audience, the fellow Connect out there?
Awesome. So I would just say stay connected, dream big. Your dreams are unlimited. With the metaverse, you can experience your dream as a reality. And then hopefully it will become a reality. And then, like she was saying, like you can build your own metaverse, no, not just be a consumer of it and be a part of it. Think about what you can do for yourself as well to do great things like this. So I love, love, love connecting with people. So I connect with a lot of entrepreneurs, gospel artists, pastors, authors. And so you definitely want to tap into ways that you can connect, sell your book, get people to your concert, um, get people to your church, whether it's virtual, if they don't come physically. Some people may not come to church, but they will come to the virtual world. They will have their phone on them. They will need a word. They will be need encouragement. So just stay tuned to that and make it happen. There'll be information out there. Stay connected with us as well, and we can connect and grow together.
Awesome. And if you would like to read the entire article that we just were sharing information from you, which is what is the metaverse and why does it matter, you can go directly to our news outlet, which is mexitverse.com. That is mexitverse.com. Okay. Well, until next time, we do bid you an adieu. We say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in the world. We love you, we appreciate you, and we are here to make sure and help you grow in what you have going on. Before we end this broadcast, we are going to share with you the commercial, the ad from our title sponsor. All right, so until next time, bye. Hi, I'm Shaquita, brand ambassador for Dollar Bra Club. What is Dollar Bra Club, you ask? Well, it's where we send breathable bras directly to your doorstep for just $1. $1 a month. I said it. I know you're thinking, are our bras any good? Absolutely. It's better than how they made you think we went to the moon.
But we did, though.
Our bras won't give you 4 boobs.
Facts.
Definitely won't poke you in the side boobs.
Facts.
Won't give you those cone boobs.
Facts.
And you definitely won't look like your grandma.
Big facts.
Dollar Bra Club is as easy as putting a salad in a toaster.
What is that?
Do you really need to spend $150 on bras from big name brands like Lane Bryant and Victoria's Secret? I mean, only $2 of that goes towards making the actual bra.
Shots fired!
So stop stressing about where you're going to get that next good bra from and start celebrating all of these hundreds of dollars that we're going to give you, because we're the DollarBraClub.com, and this is why we're hot. Hey.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
Hey, this is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot.
Any words you want to say?
We gonna be rich.